It was well known that President Harry Truman and Richard Nixon did not like each other. One evening during a dinner hosted by President Truman, Nixon rose to give a speech on love, the topic of the evening. He recounted that earlier in the evening he had been asked to pass a glass of whiskey to the president. He said, "When Harry Truman accepts a drink from Richard Nixon without first having someone taste it, that is love." The last weeks, we have heard Jesus speak incessantly of love. Indeed, that was his entire message. He brought no other commandment than the command to love. But what is love? Is it merely a second-hand emotion like in the song? Love is not an emotion at all. Love is a power. Love is the power. Love is God. When we are in love with someone, we desire to do all we can for that person. But love may perhaps be more accurately measured by the way we act towards those we do not like. Some parents try to express love by giving their children everything they want. Spoiling children may have an element of love in it, however misguided, but it can create a monster. Sometimes saying no is a much better expression of true love. Love of country can also be beautiful and noble. All too often, however, love of country means hatred of the stranger. True love does not divide. True love unites. This is how all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. In the 1960s, we began to sing a new song, "They'll Know We Are Christians by Our Love." That is the definition of Christianity, the one thing that makes us who we are. But alas, the one thing that so often is lacking. Gandhi, who was not a Christian, once said, "I like your Christ. I do not like your Christians. They are so unlike your Christ." All too often, the first thing people see in the church is not love at all, but a lust for power, a thirst for titles, a narrow-minded, judgmental bigotry. How far we have come from "they'll know we are Christians by our love." To paraphrase the great Catholic convert G.K. Chesterton, the Christian ideal has not been tried and found wanting. It has been found difficult and left untried. It's easy to see what love is not. We encounter examples of that all the time. When the 12-year-old son of billionaire John Paul Getty died of a brain tumor, his father refused to interrupt a business trip to come home for the funeral. He wrote in his diary that day, "Funeral, sad day, Amoco down 7.8. Love begins when we realize that we are all one. That same song begins, "We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord." When we love, it is a part of ourselves that we love. When we see a Mother Teresa heroically serving people she doesn't even know, we realize instinctively that this is love. When we see a St. Francis kissing the wounds of lepers, we know this is love. When we see someone making tremendous sacrifices to educate a child who is not even their own, when we see the good sisters going to the poorest countries to tend to the needs of the poor, the sick, and the marginalized with absolutely no personal gain, we know we are in the presence of love. Jesus tells us there is no greater love than to give up one's life for one's friends. He was wrong. there is a greater love than that, and his own death proved that. To give up your life for your friends is easy compared with giving up your life for those who hate you or for those you do not even know. The greatest love was seen on Calvary, and it has been seen on many a battlefield, in many a concentration camp, in many a suffering, persecuted people since time began. Love is nothing more and nothing less than this. Love is God, the only power in the universe. Let us not try to define it. Let us rather live it, show it, be it. For they will know we are Christians by our love.